and Love's Key Reprised is such a diamond within all the BL and manga, because this is a very sweet, wholesome, cutesy, also very deep manga revolving around parent grief, parent abandonment, divorced parents, stepmom, new step family, dealing with health issues, being hated literally by your coworkers and peers because you're just so moody and you don't know how to fix it, because you're trying not to be moody, but then like you just don't know how to vent those frustrations out, and so then you are feeling a little bit because your mom's gone and you feel like no one needs you, no one wants you, so you just want to but it's actually very sweet because in comes Osamu the top. He is golden boy, he's a golden retriever with a dirty mind. But he was not always the golden retriever. He was actually abandoned by his mom. His mom and dad got divorced, and so he felt like the world was against him in his high school years. But then he turned his life around because his little sister plays such a big role in this manga series. Like, I think she plays a big role because, not gonna lie, the whole story and plot revolves around her, in my personal opinion, okay? Because we have him changing his life a whole 180 because of his little sister. Because he was low-key like influencing the way his sister would react. His sister is not influenced in a way where little sister was becoming rebellious, but in a way where the little sister had like separation anxiety, or really just close to her brother and loves him, but then like he kept leaving her and like giving her abandonment issues himself. So then that's why he decided to do a 180. But also because he heard Kitty's song, and so Kitty was actually playing a piano after his mother had died, in remembrance to his mother before he left out of town. A few years later go by, Kitty comes back to town because he's having a difficult time in Tokyo because his peers hate him because he's too strict, he's too naggy, he doesn't know what he's doing, but he knows what he's doing. He's just like, he's just feeling snappy because he's, feeling a little depressed, he's feeling pressured, but also he's just been feeling like life is just no longer living and music just doesn't sound the same anymore ever since his mom passed away. And so then Osamu knows Kiri before Kiri became a conductor, but Kiri knows nothing of Osamu. And so then they finally meet, and it's very an aloof meeting, But yeah, I don't want to spoil too much because you're gonna have to read it for yourself. You can check online websites. It's a really great manga, the art style. Osamu's packing. That's all I gotta say. They're both packing. Also, Kiri got a slutty waist. Like, sweetie, turn around. Anyways, before I get a little too freaky, I also wanted to say that the little sister also, as she's in junior high, in their present time, she actually is in a choir that Osamu's parents is asking Kiri to conduct for. But Kiri is kind of just like, I don't know, people kind of hate me, I don't know if I want to do it. But then Osamu's just like, Mom, Dad, please just like leave him alone. He's not in the mood for that. He came here to have a break, not to work. But then Kiri, he was like, I never said I couldn't do it. So then Kiri was just like, I'll do it. So then he ends up doing it. But then the little sister is just like, I hate you. Like, unsolicited. She's just like, I fucking hate you. But the reason, I get why she hates him though, because she's afraid that Kiri is going to take Osamu away from her. And she's very protective, despite being a little sister. And basically, we find out that the little sister lied about students saying that they found him snappy, or he was a hard instructor. And so then Kiri ends up getting, PTSD, feeling those flashbacks of his peers also hating on his skills and his current stubbornness and all that issues. And so then Osamu's just like, hey, you need to apologize. And so then the sister's just like, bro, fine. But she's upset, but then she feels bad, and so then she ends up doing it. But then you have Osamu literally debating whether to go to Tokyo or not. He doesn't want to leave, though, because he doesn't want to leave his family behind and his little sister behind. And because he feels like he's not capable enough to survive in Tokyo because of his skill sets. But I think he would do just fine. And also Kiri is just like, it's up to you, but also I'd really love for you to come. Because Kiri and Osamu was actually going to stay together in the rural town, but then Kiri got a call and saying like, hey, you want to conduct this choir group, orchestra group, because the other director decided not to do it. So then Kiri's just like, okay, might as well. And so then he goes back to Tokyo, and then like a few years go by, he comes to visit Kiri's official show, and Osamu's just infatuated, in love, obsessed, and he's just coming here to support his man. Yeah, really good. I feel like I just told the whole plot, even though I said I wasn't gonna spoil. But it's really good, and it's thick. It's thicker than general ones. Yeah, and I can't get over this art style. It's just so simple, so beautiful. It's so cute. Just the whole family is very golden retriever puppy vibes, and I love it.